Hello and welcome to the first edition of the WeedPornDaily Podcast. I am Grouch. I am the editor of WeedPornDaily.com. You can find our Twitter at WeedPornDaily and follow us on Tumblr at tumblr.weedporndaily.com. I'm sure if you're listening to this, you know what WeedPornDaily is, but if you don't, it's your daily dose of beautiful bud. We bring you weed porn every day, plenty on Tumblr, and twice a day on our site, and weekly through our newsletter. I mean, we are your source for marijuana. I mean, not literally, but on the internet. And, this podcast is essentially just a place to talk about the news, the latest happenings in the world of weed, and talk to fellow super stoners that bring in some VIPs, share some experiences we've had, share some interesting weed stories. I'm sure you guys will get some kicks out of those, and just talk shit, do the podcast thing, bring you guys the audible experience weekly or bi-weekly. We'll work it out. This week it's solo, so it's going to be a little short, and since it's solo, I'll jump right into the news. At Weed Porn Daily, we bring you Weeducation, marijuana news. This week in weed, we have a shit load of news. I had a hard time putting together the article. It was so long, and it's full of, like, half of it's just propaganda against marijuana and marijuana bust, and the other half is hopeful news. Over 25 articles. If you guys want to check it out, just head to WeedPornDaily.com. It's one of the first articles, or you can just click the Weeducation link up top. The first article here. Tupac's friend says they smoked his ashes in a blunt. This is brought to us by Toke the Town. This is by Steve Elliott. Apparently, members of the Young Outlaws rolled up Tupac Shakur's ashes into a blunt and then smoked them after the rap legend was murdered in 1996, the reunited group claims. So, I mean, not only is this article boasting that these niggas smoke someone's ashes, but they smoke someone's ashes who's, this guy is, they've said he wasn't dead, so he's apparently dead. I don't know. Yeah, interesting art, very random. I mean, 1996, it's what, 2011 now? 15 years later? They need to let us know that they've smoked them in a blunt. Kind of an odd story. Another news, they've actually developed a map that proves that you're paying too much for marijuana. It's brought to us by Gizmodo. A map that was generated by Floating Sheep, a group that maps and analyzes location-specific data. They took just prices of weed from neighborhoods and did some crazy mathematical shit. They use a lot of words here: spherical, semi-variogram. I'm too high for this. Yeah, they have a picture here. This is way better. And basically, you can tell that in the upper northern Cali, you can get weed. Basically, anywhere in the south, in the east, you can get weed. Texas, super hot spot for low-priced weed. And never, ever go to the middle north, wherever that is. I'm guessing, not Michigan, Wisconsin, fucking, the places you never hear about. Don't buy weed there. Bring weed. or just don't go. In worse news, our Australian fans are gonna have a problem buying bongs. Apparently, Victoria is planning to ban the sale of bongs. This comes to us from the MSN9 News. While cannabis is illegal to buy, bongs are still available to use. Yeah. Apparently they're used for tobacco, and other herbs. And ice pipes and cocaine kits have been banned for a while now in Victoria. But from January 1st, it will be illegal to display and sell bongs components, or bong kits, says Health Minister Mary Wooldridge. Whoa. So they're trying to crack down on marijuana by banning bongs. I have no idea what, and I have no grasp of the Australian legislation at all. I never hear about it, so I don't know what's up with you guys, but it's interesting. We had that happen in Florida. They banned bongs from being sold in tobacco shops, or they had to be sold in tobacco shops, and they couldn't be sold in tattoo shops. And nothing's changed. So I'm curious, Australian fans, let us know if that bongs will actually be banned, if after January 1st they'll actually enforce this. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, they're cutting into their own economy. Oof. Poor Australians. And in better news, I guess, the synthetic marijuana has been banned in Missouri. Finally, the K2, K3, and shit that's labeled bath salt has been banned. It's part of this. Oh, I'm sorry. This is The Missourian by Madeline Schroeder. The law is one of Missouri's attempts to lessen synthetic drug use. It was passed in May by the Missouri House of Representatives and signed in by Governor Jay Nixon on July 14th. Interesting. It's good that they're cracking down on this shit. It's been proven to cause, when snorted, injected, or smoked, dangerous effects. It has effects similar to cocaine, apparently. High blood pressure, heart rate, agitation, hallucinations, extreme paranoia, and delusions. And from personal accounts, I've seen people get major headaches, and their eyes become erratic and blurry vision. Obviously not something safe to be driving under either, and something illegal. And it has serious long-term effects such as seizures and psychotic episodes and memory impairment. Wow. Sounds like a very lethal drug. Do not smoke K2. Yeah, I don't know how to convey that. Well, one more news article, because this one actually made me laugh. From the Talk of the Town, brought to you by Steve Elliott. A man uses a fake gun to rob a store of fake pot, and then gets shot in his ass. Dustin Darsp, 35, tried to steal synthetic marijuana known as K2, oh nice, from a Shell convenience store at 9:30 Sunday in San Antonio. Carrying a small hammer draped on a block cloth or sock, he attempted to pass it off as a gun and then grabbed a box of K2 and ran from the store. He carried it as if it was a gun and pointed it at the clerk and the customer, said the San Antonio police detective Robert Bernal. And the customer followed him outside and confronted him, because the customer opened fire and wounded him in the buttocks. The customer was a licensed handgun owner, according to investigators, and will not face charges because he was protected under Texas law that allows the use of deadly force to prevent a robbery. What? There is a law in Texas that allows any motherfucker to just whip out his shit and shoot you. Texas. Wow. I've heard they're hardcore over there. I mean, I knew about the death sentence, and now this, and then I knew about the guns everywhere, but using they're allowed to use their guns. It's not just for show. You know, they're pulling these out. They're using their, oof. Man. That's something to write down. Never fucking drive by Texas. Jesus. Or fucking contact somebody in Texas with a gun to fucking bodyguard me across it, because no way. Yeah. Interesting. Learn a little bit every day. Learn a lot about Texas. Yeah. In WeedPornDaily news, actually, I'd like to talk about this real quick. We released a new series, I guess, of shirts. Hello, my strain is. Kind of like hello, my name is stickers. But the stickers that I've seen them used on marijuana pill bottles and packages, where they'll put in a funky font your strain name, the strain name that's actually grown. And I've added them as t-shirts and stickers to the WeedPornDaily shop, so you can actually pimp your favorite strain. I've got some very popular ones up there, like Afgu, Blue Dream. Blue Dream's a big one, and LA Confidential. That one's been a big toker lately. So yeah, check out the WeedPornDaily shop. You can get to it by going to shop.weedporndaily.com. It's a Zazzle shop. It ships pretty fast. We had a purchase recently. It took a week to get stickers in, and a little more than a week for a shirt. And they estimated like 3 weeks. So it was very nice. Very good shipping. And 15% off. You guys get a discount. Just enter in ship in style, I believe, all in caps. It should be on the website. Pretty bold. So yeah, if you buy from our shop, we get a 10% commission. It's very nice. Helps towards our server cost. Happens next month. $100. And I'm pinching pennies right now. I would love you guys to buy some shirts. Wink, wink. Hint, hint. Help, help. And better news and other WeedPornDaily news. In Weeducation news, I released an article today, or yesterday. I'm on a different time schedule here. How to make a ghetto vaporizer. Very simple, very easy article. Anyone could do this. Well, not anyone. You need a deft hand. You need to be kind of steady. You can't have the shakes or anything. But spend about $5 and you'll have yourself a vaporizer. And vaporizing, if you guys don't know, is the cleanest way to smoke. When you're smoking marijuana, you're actually getting resin from the pipe, from the joint, from anything. You get a percentage of resin inside your lungs, and it's dirty. You cough up phlegm, I'm sure, black spit in the mornings or after a blunt. And vaporizing eliminates this. It gives you the THC. It gives you the chemical you want without any of the negatives. It's the cleanest way to smoke. And put up the guide. Very simple. Check it out. WeedPornDaily.com. Weeducation up top. Basically, it's just a light bulb and a couple pens, and you jerry-rig it into a vaporizer. Very interesting. And something you do not want to leave around. It's kind of a crackhead invention. It is, I will not lie, it is used to smoke crack by crackheads, and other illicit drugs. But it could also be used to smoke marijuana, you know. I'm putting it up there for the good. Please, use it for the good. Yeah, other than that, we released 3 new wallpapers, mobile wallpapers in the wallpaper section. Again, you can get to that by WeedPornDaily.com/wallpapers, or just click on the link on top. They're pretty nice. I mean, they're good for your iPhone, iTouch, Android, anything that you can put a fucking background on, bro. It's perfect. At this point, I'd like to remind you, getting all serious here, that we are sponsored by Rhino Seeds. Now, I know some of you have been struggling to find some good marijuana seeds, and I have found an excellent source. It is stationed in the UK, but they ship internationally, and they have excellent strains. I was looking through their collection the other day. I posted some up on the WeedPorn Daily Tumblr. Afghan Kush, Bubba Kush, Master Kush. They have an excellent navigation system. You can browse by outdoor, indoor, sativa, indica, cheese, blue strains, purple strains, white strains, award-winning strains. I mean, this site is your '1 source for seeds. You can just click on the link. It's right on top of WeedPornDaily.com. It's the one animated GIF we've got. And I think we get a 10% or 15% commission. So that would be fantastic. And I know you guys would love to grow, man. I mean, these are great strains. It's not like growing from the fucking little scrap seeds you get from the hermaphrodites that you get from drug dealers, you know. It's legit shit. And if it's hard to find a cannabis collective or dispensary nearby that'll offer you seeds, I mean, this is the place to go. Rhino Seeds. Other than that, not much else to say, Super Stoners. I mean, you guys have been excellent to me these past 2 months. I think the Tumblr's been up. We have currently over 5,000 followers, growing strong, and the support is ridiculous. I mean, you guys send so much love in the Xbox. I mean, you've shown your support with your wallets. It is... I mean, I would cry, but I would need to smoke a little more of this blunt. Thank you, really, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. It's really kept me going with the site. I mean, the site's been up for 2 years now, and it's only really now shot up, now taken off. And yeah, I appreciate all the support. Love you guys. And I'll leave you with this. Stay regular, Superstar.